You know that feeling. The smell of fresh coffee filling the kitchen. That first warm sip waking you up, making you feel alive and ready to face the day. For most of us, coffee isn't just a drink. It's a ritual, a comfort, a little moment of peace. But once you're past 60, your body plays by a different set of rules. And what used to be your best morning friend can quietly turn into your worst enemy without you even realizing it. Now, don't panic. I'm not saying coffee is bad for you. In fact, when it's brewed right and chosen carefully, coffee can protect your memory, your heart, your muscles, even your mood. But there are some types of coffee that can do the exact opposite. They look innocent, smell amazing, and are sold as healthy or heart-friendly. Yet behind the label, they're quietly damaging your kidneys, your liver, and your brain. So today we're going to talk about the 4 coffees you should absolutely avoid after 60, and the 4 that can help you stay sharp, strong, and full of energy. And trust me, the differences are bigger than you think. Before we start, quick question. What kind of coffee do you drink every day? And do you ever skip breakfast and just have coffee instead? Tell me in the comments, because your answer actually matters for how your body handles caffeine and sugar. And I reply personally to as many as I can with tips just for you. All right, let's start with one that's hiding in plain sight. Flavored instant coffee packets. They smell like vanilla or hazelnut heaven, right? They're fast, easy, and feel comforting. But here's what most people don't know. Those colorful packets can quietly mess with your kidneys, your blood sugar, and your heart. See, these mixes often contain a chemical called propylene glycol. Sounds fancy, right? It's actually a byproduct of petroleum used to make the artificial flavors mix evenly. For younger people, small amounts might not be a big deal. But once you're over 60, your kidneys work slower. That means those chemicals can build up, putting more strain on your body. A recent study found seniors who drank flavored instant coffee daily had a 39% higher chance of developing insulin resistance, which is basically a fast track to type 2 diabetes. And that's not the only problem. Many of these packets use hydrogenated palm oil, a hidden form of trans fat. And trans fats are notorious for pushing up your bad cholesterol and clogging your arteries. In fact, researchers found that older adults who use these creamers every day had up to a 28% higher risk of heart attack. Add in artificial sweeteners like sucralose or acesulfame potassium, and it's a recipe for inflammation, gut imbalance, and constant fatigue. So if you love that hint of flavor, here's what you can do instead. Add a drop of real vanilla extract, a sprinkle of cinnamon, or even a bit of unsweetened cocoa. You get that same cozy flavor, but without the chemicals attacking your organs. Now let's talk about number 3. Coffee with artificial non-dairy creamers. You've seen them. Little bottles or packets that promise no lactose, no sugar, or 0 trans fat. But look, most of them are loaded with stuff your body simply doesn't need. Hydrogenated oils, corn syrup solids, and titanium dioxide. Yes, the same stuff used in paint. And your body, especially after 60, doesn't handle these synthetic additives well. Titanium dioxide, for example, has been shown to trigger oxidative stress in cells, basically speeding up aging and damaging your DNA. And those hydrogenated oils, they're full of omega-6 fats. Now, omega-6 isn't evil by itself, but too much of it compared to omega-3s throws your body into an inflammatory state. That means achy joints, brain fog, and faster cognitive decline. One study even found seniors with high omega-6 levels scored 31% lower on memory tests. And if that wasn't enough, the corn syrup solids spike your blood sugar, leading to energy crashes and steady weight gain around the belly, something almost every senior struggles with. So what's the fix? Go simple. Choose organic whole milk, yes, the full-fat version, or unsweetened almond or oat milk. The healthy fats in real milk actually help your body absorb vitamins better. And if you can, try easing your way toward black coffee. Add a pinch of pink Himalayan salt. It smooths out the bitterness and helps with hydration. Your body will thank you for it. But maybe you've already cut out sugar in creamers and switched to decaf, thinking it's the safe choice. Well, here's the shocker. Number 2 on our list is chemically processed decaf coffee. Most people don't realize how decaf is made. Many brands use a chemical called methylene chloride to strip out the caffeine. It's literally the same chemical found in paint removers. Coffee companies say it burns off during roasting, but independent lab tests have found trace amounts still present in many popular decaf brands. Now sure, those amounts are under the FDA's legal limit, but legal doesn't always mean safe. The EPA lists methylene chloride as a probable human carcinogen. It can cross the blood-brain barrier, damage mitochondria, your cells' powerhouses, and even cause dizziness, memory lapses, or confusion that mimics early dementia. And for seniors, whose livers and kidneys already work harder, this stuff builds up. Over time, it adds silent stress your body doesn't need. The good news? There's a safe kind of decaf called Swiss water process. It uses only water and temperature, no chemicals. It costs a bit more, but think of it as investing in a clearer mind and a stronger body. Look for the Swiss water or chemical-free label next time you shop. Now this next one might surprise you because it looks the most natural. Number 1, unfiltered boiled coffee. I'm talking French press, Turkish coffee, Scandinavian stovetop. Any method where there's no paper filter. It seems pure, right? But it hides a compound called cafe stol. And cafe stol is a cholesterol bomb. It tells your liver to pump out more LDL, the bad cholesterol that clogs arteries. In fact, a European study found unfiltered coffee drinkers had a 30% higher risk of dying from heart disease. Seniors saw their LDL rise by as much as 45 points in just a month. Add in natural age-related stiffening of arteries, and that's a dangerous combo. Unfiltered coffee also carries more oils and acids that irritate the stomach, worsen acid reflux, and even leach metals if you're using old aluminum pots. But don't worry, you don't have to quit coffee altogether. Just switch to paper-filtered coffee. A drip machine or pour-over method removes almost all of the cafe stol but keeps the antioxidants that make coffee so beneficial. That tiny change could protect your heart, improve digestion, and even lower inflammation. Now the exciting part. Let's talk about the 4 coffees you should be drinking every day after 60. These are the ones that nourish your brain, your muscles, and your metabolism. And they're delicious too. First up, organic medium roast Arabica. If you can only make one switch, make it this one. Arabica beans have more antioxidants and less bitterness than Robusta beans. They're rich in chlorogenic acid, which helps fight inflammation and balance blood sugar. One study found seniors who drank 2 cups of Arabica daily had a 27% lower risk of diabetes and a 19% drop in inflammation markers. Just make sure you brew it with filtered water. Tap water can add metals like lead or copper that strain your kidneys. And for the healthiest version, use a paper filter. Drink it black if you can, or add a splash of grass-fed milk. Sweeten naturally with a bit of Ceylon cinnamon, not sugar. Next up, cold brew. This one's a game changer, especially if you have acid reflux or a sensitive stomach. Cold brew is made by steeping coarse coffee grounds in cold water for 12 to 24 hours. The result? Up to 70% less acid, a smoother taste, and fewer digestive issues. It also packs more antioxidants and magnesium. 2 things that keep your heart and muscles strong. Doctors found that nearly 9 out of 10 seniors with reflux could drink cold brew without symptoms. Plus, it stays fresh in your fridge for up to 2 weeks. Make a batch, strain it through a filter, and dilute it to your liking. You'll get a clean, refreshing coffee that supports your energy and digestion all day long. Now let's make your coffee work even harder for you. Number 2, coffee with collagen peptides. After 60, your body's collagen production drops fast. That's why joints ache, skin loses elasticity, and muscles weaken. But when you add collagen peptides to your morning coffee, something amazing happens. Those amino acids help rebuild cartilage, strengthen bones, and even smooth your skin. Studies show that seniors who took 10 grams of collagen daily had better mobility, less joint pain, and higher bone density. And don't worry, collagen powder dissolves instantly and has no taste. Just make sure you choose a clean, grass-fed, or marine-sourced brand that's been tested for purity. Mix 1 scoop into your morning coffee. It's like turning your cup into joint support and beauty care in one. Finally, number 1, coffee with MCT oil and Ceylon cinnamon. This is what I call smart coffee. MCT oil comes from coconuts and converts quickly into ketones. Clean fuel for your brain and muscles. This is huge because as we age, the brain becomes less efficient at using glucose, which causes fatigue and memory issues. Ketones bypass that problem completely, feeding your brain directly. A study even found that older adults who took MCT oil improved their memory by 30% in just 2 months. Add Ceylon cinnamon, the true kind, not cassia, and you boost insulin sensitivity, calm inflammation, and stabilize blood sugar. It's a perfect combo. Just brew your coffee, add a teaspoon of MCT oil and half a teaspoon of ground Ceylon cinnamon, and blend it. It tastes creamy and smooth, almost like a latte. Drink it first thing in the morning, and you'll feel the mental clarity kick in within 30 minutes. So now you know, not all coffees are created equal. Some quietly harm your heart and metabolism, while others protect your brain, bones, and energy. The trick isn't to quit coffee, it's to choose smarter. Use filtered water, skip the chemicals, and focus on clean, simple ingredients. If this video opened your eyes about your daily coffee habit, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who loves coffee as much as you do. And hey, don't forget to hit subscribe because every week we break down health science like this. Real research, no hype, just useful, life-changing information you can trust. And before you go, tell me in the comments, which of these healthy coffees are you going to try tomorrow morning?